Hello. Um, just want to do a little video about depression and looking out for it in your friends, family, etc. Uh, I personally have suffered with depression for over 10 years now. Um, it, I didn't have the best childhood growing up, and I always kind of been alone. I never trusted anyone, girlfriends or friends, family, whatever. Um, used to get beat up quite a bit by people at school, even teachers. Then my friends also joined in when it was convenient for them to join in with the crowd. Abuse at home. Um, but to be honest, none of that really took its toll on me until I was 19, 29 now. So when I was 19, I got held at gunpoint, and this kid who was a lot younger than me, who was about 13 or something, says if I don't hand me money over, he's going to shoot us. And it never bothered me until a couple months later when I couldn't sleep, or when I did sleep, I slept too much or not enough, so I was constantly tired. My body clock were all over the place. It was worse than doing drugs, and the only drugs I've ever done is weed. But yeah, um, it that's how it started. Taking it from there, um, I had troubles leaving the home because this was months later, by the way. When everything started kicking in, I had troubles leaving home, and I were because I weren't living home, I was distancing myself from my friends and my family, and no one should ever be alone. Because when you're alone, you get time to think, and when you're constantly thinking, I think that's how depression really starts, because you're just constantly dragging yourself down, and it's not good for you. We are a species born to thrive together, but me shutting myself off from the world, and I still have troubles with it today. It still affects every relationship I'm involved with, friendship, girlfriend, etc. But like I said, no one should be alone, and we all struggle. All the people with depression struggle differently because it's different things that trigger their depression. And my advice would be, if you are outside the circle, to just listen to what the people with depression, if it's someone in your family, has to say. Don't push them. If you push them, they'll back away, and they'll not want to talk about it because they will feel weaker for it. I've never wanted to talk to anyone about my depression. I always kept it inside, and doing this video is the first time I've ever opened up about it. But I'm doing it because hopefully it could help someone else, and it'd be worth it if waiting 10 years suffering the way I did could help one person. It's, to me, worth doing. But yeah, back to advice. Give people the opportunity to change or be more than they are, but never push them into a corner where saying you have to do this, because I guarantee 9 times out of 10 you will push them further away. Now, depression with relationships is hard because where people want closure, if you suffer with depression, you will be pushing them people away. It's like, personally with my depression, I'm happy near enough all the time, but that when I do get depressed, I wake up every day thinking, I want to kill myself, and I go to sleep thinking the same thing. But an hour later, I'm fine. But the times when depression kicks in, it could hit one day and it could last a week or a month, and that is the time when it's like the tender zone. You need to know how to approach people, and I think the way to approach them is not fuss over them, but let them know you're there. And from me, if I knew someone was there that I needed to talk to get things off my chest, maybe it wouldn't seem so bad. But as of right now, I have no one to trust with that kind of stuff. Apart from you guys. But yeah, just let people know you're there, and just don't push them. I actually had a discussion once with me doctor about my depression and me anxiety and problems going out. And I said, this is when it rates worse and I want to get something done with. So I was telling the doctor, I'm finding it really hard to get out, and when I'm trying, I'm struggling to breathe and it feels like I'm going to pass out. Yada yada yada. And he just goes, what's worse that can happen? That's not good advice. I mean, I understand it's like, alright, it's not going to kill you, but he's not been in my shoes or anyone's shoes who's suffered with this. So his opinion on it, I don't want to say it's invalid because he's a doctor, but it's like looking at a car and saying, yeah, it'll work alright, just let me get in it. Maybe. But I don't want to bash the NHS because they are brilliant people. They've helped save my life a couple of times. But GPs in general, I've gone through GPs like you won't believe. They just don't give a shit. Majority of them just do not care. Soon as I enter their room, they can't wait to get you back out. Every issue you have, they get you pills for it. And they don't even try to find other ways around it. I have problems with my stomach, and instead of them trying to work out a nutritional plan for me, just tablets. I have migraines constantly, like every day. So if tablets. Then these tablets stopped working. Then I went back and went, these tablets aren't working anymore, even though I'm taking as many as recommended. He said, oh, okay, we've got to put you on some different. So they put me on crocodile, and now they won't give me 2 prescriptions now. I can't have any more. So what point you put me on them? It just seems pretty shitty from my perspective that, okay, something works, but we can't keep you on. What's the point of it? So I personally had to find alternative ways to deal with my migraines, because they are horrible, and if you've never suffered from one, you are lucky. But yeah, anyway, back to the depression thing. What really helps me with mine is hobbies. I took up all these bleeding hobbies when I had mine. Started playing guitar, took more of an interest in music. Oh, exercising. I love exercising. And that itself is a real booster to dealing with depression, I think. But you've got to do it right, because if you exercise for a week, you're not seeing any results, you feel worse. So you've got to be consistent with it. So if you exercise for 2 months, you would see a result and you would feel better. So that's what you need to do. You need to feel better about yourself by sticking with it. And it's a lot easier if you have someone motivating you and there with you doing it. Also, I have noticed, I also suffer with insomnia, because the nightmares of what happened way back when. With insomnia, I've noticed when I'm awake at night on my own, everyone's asleep around me, I'm at my lowest and I bleeding hate it. So a good sleeping pattern will do you the world of good. You'll clear your mind, you'll be around people more, you feel more refreshed. So a sleeping pattern, exercise regime or hobbies, and you just gotta work towards goals. Like don't set yourself massive goals. Set yourself goals that you can fail at. So like little goals, accomplish them. If you fail at one, you can move back and analyze it, then try again. You don't need to just go for it. Like the doctor was saying, what's worse that can happen when it comes to leaving home. So yeah, little goals will help you. And I would just like to state, for my depression, anxiety attacks, and agoraphobia, I have never had any help with it. I have repeatedly asked for help with it, but I always get told they haven't got the people to help me with it. I need analysing properly, but no one's willing to do the analysing, and this is still after 10 years. So the progress I've made by myself. And yeah, it may have took longer, but I think eventually I'll be the stronger for doing it by myself, because I've worked out all the little goals, do's and don'ts, and maybe I'm helping someone, maybe not. I sure as hell don't want to make it worse for anyone, but everyone needs little goals and help. We're not meant to be on our own. We're civilized people. Civilization means togetherness. So yeah. But if I could tell you what depression's like, I would put it like this. Imagine being in a room, you're a skinny guy or girl, whatever, you're a skinny person in a room full of people, and then you're having an anxiety attack. So you feel like you're shrinking and people are growing. So at the end of it, when the panic attack is at its greatest, you are like a tiny little person in a corner or in the center of a room, surrounded by these fucking giant people that are constantly looking down at you, and you feel like nothing, like you don't even exist, like one squash, gone. That is what it feels like a lot of the time. Overwhelmingness is the major contributory factor for me, at least for my depression. I feel overwhelmed by a hell of a lot of stuff. It's nobody's fault. Maybe I'd have ended up like this anyway if that attack didn't have happened because of my past and what's still happening to me now. But who knows? That's just what ifs. I'm hoping even when I do beat this thing, and every day is a victory. Every day I'm here is a victory, and I'm sure everyone else is thinking the same. Every day I'm here is a victory. When I do, if I beat this, I will be a better person for it, and so will anyone else who beats it. You never really get over depression. I don't think you can cure it. There's no miracle pill to make depression go away. Antidepressant pills, I've tried them. They make you feel worse. You're constantly tired. You constantly want to go to sleep. You're drained of energy. So I personally don't take the fucking things. And actually, I had a laugh to myself while I was reading these side effects to antidepressant pills, where it especially says will cause depression. Point in that. But I do know that you've got to take them like as it says on box, and you've got to stay on them for them to work, but it takes a long time for them to work. Excuse me. But I don't like taking pills. I don't even like taking aspirin or cocodamol or all that, but when you have migraines, you need some because they fucking kill. It feels like someone's poking your eyes out from the back of your head. Gone off topic again. Yeah. But yeah, find a hobby. I also don't think being locked up in the house all the time is healthy for anyone, because even just the small things like having a breeze on your face or just hearing birds singing, the annoying little shits that they are, is one of the best feelings ever. Before all this happened, before all this happened, I was camping 2 or 3 times a week when I were a nipper. Now, I ain't camped in God knows how long. But you miss these little things, and it's the little things that can help. It's like, do you know how good a feeling it is when you walk down the street and you say good morning to someone and they say back? Little things in life like that help people fight depression. And people being rude for no reason is just why people are always angry, and life's too short to be angry. You only live for 80 years, if that. And if life begins at 40, life's just got a lot shorter. There you go. But yeah, I hope this helps people, and leave me a message if it does. And thank you for watching.